guys, it's Elise from Bella Barista, and today I'm going to be unboxing and taking a look at the new Eureka Mignon Specialita Smart Grinder. The Specialita has always been one of our most popular grinders at Bella Barista, and it pairs perfectly with all of our espresso machines. So we're super excited to have a look at the new Smart Specialita. So let's start by unboxing it. So let's just talk about my first impressions of the new Mignon Specialita Smart Grinder. They've kept the distinct, iconic rectangle shape of the existing Mignon range, which we all love. It's a noise cancelling body, so it keeps it really nice and quiet. They've upgraded the hopper, we've noticed. So you might see there's some lines in here, and it's much more stiff and stronger than the original Mignon hoppers, but they've kept the nice rectangle shape so it matches the body. The screen here, you can see, is much larger than the original Mignon screen. So they've made the dial much larger than on the original Specialita, and they've also got the Eureka emblem on the top there like they did in the Oro range of Eureka Mignon grinders. And lastly, they've included a really nice magnetic dosing funnel with the cutout so that it can fit around this part here, and the forks here have been upgraded so they're much stiffer and sturdier, so the portafilter forks they'll hold the portafilter handle better, I'd imagine. So let's have a look at the user interface and the new screen on the Specialita Smart. So you'll obviously notice here we've got the seconds at the top here, and the seconds is how long the grinder is grinding for. So you've got the plus and the minus like that you used to on the old grinder. And then you can see here that we're selected dose 2. So you've got 2 separate doses like on the original Specialitas as well. You've got your single or your double. And then you can see here we've got minimum, maximum and the number in the middle. So as I adjust at the top here with the adjustment dial, you'll notice that the number moves, and this number actually refers to the distance that the burrs are together. So before it was much harder to dial in Eureka grinders because even though it had numbers on the dial, they didn't really refer to where you actually were in your grind setting. So it felt like you were dialing in a little bit blind and that you had to go by touch and feel and how fast it extracted through your machine. Whereas now you've got a much more accurate number to know whereabouts you are for dialing in your grinder, and we can help and advise easier as your supplier of these grinders and let you know roughly where we feel espresso should be, and also you can play around with it yourself and you know where is best for you. So we can see here there's an accent on top of the U on menu, assuming that means it's in a different language, probably Italian. So let's go have a look, see if we can change that. So settings at the bottom here. There we are, so let's put it into English. Let's just take a look through the rest of it. So there's a standby time on it, so standby for when the screen turns off, I'm assuming, which is good. Factory reset for if you ever want to sell the grinder. Let's go back through. There's a maintenance section here for when you're assuming cleaning or potentially changing the burrs. So this is the dose functions which you can turn on or off. Brightness, so you can turn the screen brightness down. And just shows you the shot counter here, which is good information. So also they've included a recipes section here. So if you click on that, you can see that you can add your own recipes. So for example, if you grabbed a bag of our embankment blend and you really liked it on, let's say, you could have it on 36 or even 48, whatever you like the most, how long it came through. So that would be, dose time would equate to technically weight, so how much coffee that you had in your portafilter handle, and then you can save them and you can have all your recipes saved on here, pre-saved, so you can just go to the recipes section and click on the coffee that you really liked. I just want to pick up on the single dose mode here. Now the Mignon grinders actually do have really low retention on them. We've found that over the years with the Specialitas and the Turbos and the XLs. So they're a good dual use grinder where you can either use them as a traditional hopper grinder or a single dose grinder. So I was intrigued by this button. It looks to me just like a manual mode, if I'm being totally honest. So we've got the Burrs Distance again here, and it's showing 0 seconds at the top here because obviously it's not going to dose through, it's just going to grind through exactly what you've got in the hopper, and you start and stop it when it's happened. It's not doing anything else there. So yes, it says single dose. I think it's just a manual mode like on the existing Mignon range. So I just want to go back and talk about the adjustment fork on the new Eureka Specialita Smart Grinder. So on the original Specialitas and the Turbos and the XLs, we just had a small metal piece that would slip in, whereas this is actually sort of kind of built into the grinder. It's much more sturdy, and the adjustment here is much easier to do. It's not a screw that you can lose, it's just, you can slide it up or down. You can see it's much sturdier. So I'm going to show you what it's like when you put the portafilter handle in. So I'm using the MHW unibody bottomless handle here. Beautiful portafilter handle. So if you pop it in, when you rest it in, it just kind of sits there. Much better than the original one. So you've got the lip here, whereas it's sort of a round piece. It's kind of a hook now to hook the portafilter in, and when you adjust it correctly, so if I go just slightly higher, the weight of the portafilter handle, once you put it in, presses that button at the back there to start engage the grinding. So if I show you again, there's barely any movement there with the portafilter handle, it's staying stiff in place. So it's a much better design. So if I show you as well the new dosing funnel that they've actually included with the grinder, and before you'd have to pay extra for one of these. It's magnetic, so it just slips on the top here of your portafilter handle, so as you can see it's magnetised, and it's got the cutout here so that it goes in here and it doesn't foul that hook at the back there. So you do need the specific Mignon funnel to go with these grinders, so it's good that they've included it with the grinder, and that will just make sure that any coffee that potentially sprays a little bit from static will be collected with that funnel. So just briefly looking at this grinder, we're super impressed. It's a real upgrade from the original Specialita that, to be honest, didn't massively need upgrading, and like I said, it's such a popular grinder already, and one that we recommend to pair with all of our machines here at Bella Barista. So the changes that they've made have really elevated this to a much better grinder. It comes in white, black, chrome, red and terracotta. And I'm going to get the terracotta out so you can have a look at it, because we were a little bit sceptical here at Bella Barista of a random terracotta colour, but when we've actually got it out and had a look at it, we think it looks amazing, so I'd love to get your thoughts on that as well. So this is the terracotta colour. I hope it picks up well in the camera. because, like I said, all of us here at Bella Barista are really impressed with this colour, and we think it would look great in a kitchen. Paired with any colour machine, stainless steel, black, white, it'll look beautiful next to it. So this was just a very brief video going through the new Eureka Mignon Specialita Smart Grinder. I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.